What we did today is so big I can only show you as this lump of fabric. This is Carrie with Canary Quilts, and this is week 5 of the Sunshine Daydream quilt. And we finished our paper piecing last week, if you were following along, and we are on now to piecing our templates that we cut out together. So this week we're working on this big green and black border on the outside. And it's so big that I really can't hold it up and show you. Show you a corner, see? But I'll throw a picture in right now. I'll show you a picture of it. I had to put it on my floor just to be able to take a picture of it. And yeah, that's how big it is. So this is what we're working on today. It went together way easier than I guess I was anticipating. Maybe because it wasn't being paper pieced, I was a little nervous it wouldn't go together that well, but it really did. All the pieces fit. And I show you they have right side up, right side down units, they call them. I didn't call them that, but it's really pretty simple to put together. So yeah, I'll walk you through this. Doesn't take very long. It's a lot of fun. It comes out beautiful. I love how the dark is out here in the corners and the edges. They really did a good job with having you cut that gradient out. But yeah, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. It's not too late to start this if you want to. I have the quilt kit listed below. Comes with all the fabrics, the pattern, the templates, and the paper piecing, the foundation paper pieces. It just doesn't come with the backing, that's it. So, you know, you can grab this quilt kit and get started with the first of my videos. And check out those links below, it really does help the channel out. And I do a lot of other fun things here. But anyway, let's get started on our gigantic ring border. Okay, we are on week 5 of the Sunshine Daydream quilt. I've been calling this a paper piece quilt, but we are done paper piecing. We're now going to take all the stuff we cut out of templates, not all of them, we're just working on a border today, and we're going to be sewing them together. So today we're going to be doing steps 7, 8, and 9. And that is this big gray and green border on the outside. So we need templates 6, 7, and 8. All your cuts. So you're going to have gray and green of each of these cuts. And I will use these templates in a minute, but I have gone ahead and put 3 of each. Let me show you. We're going to have 4 where we go black, green, black in the corners in the right hand side. And then we're going to have 4 where we go green, black, green with the corner in the left hand side. So I've gone ahead and done both of these just to see how they went together. And that's what I have here. They are big. I think I can fit most of them in. But you can see here's the curve, the ring that we're going to be trying to get in the end. And we will get it. Not trying. We will get it. So this is the black, green, black. And then there's this one, which is where the curve is down here, which is green, black, green. I guess I could do it this way. So these are not hard to put together. They actually went together a lot easier than I thought they would. So let me show you real quick. I only have 1 more to do of each. And I'll do them at the same time. So here's the green, black, green right here, and then right here is the black, green, black version. So let's do it this way. This one, let me grab the actual one I put together so I can show you. So you can see we're going to be building this way. At least that's how I'm going to be building. So we want our curve down here. So we want to put these pieces right sides together. And they tell you in the pattern to mark the corner intersections. I did that, and I found that it's exactly the same as just lining up this bottom curve point right here. Line up that point right there, and then just mark up the edges from there. I got the exact same result, so it's up to you if you want to mark them, but you'll get the exact same result. And then we're going to sew this 1/4 of an inch, and then everything we iron today is going to be ironed towards the dark fabric. So that's the green, black, green. And here's the big piece. I haven't gotten to that one yet. Let's do the black, green, black. So no big piece yet. And let me grab that template for you. So that's how this is going to go together. We want our straight edge up here and our curved edge down here. So I'm building black, green, black on this one. So I'm going to put these together. I'm going to go to that curved edge and line up those points. Then line up the edges. And again, we are going to iron towards the dark piece. So let's get these sewn. Got these sewn, and we want to iron towards the dark section. Even when we put everything together, we're going to be ironing towards the dark. So there, we got a straight line and we got a curve. And this one, we got a straight line, we got a curve. So now to add the last piece, I needed to use the big pattern to do that. So green, black, and we're going to use the green. And green is on this section is right side down. So we want our pattern piece to lay like this, so that we have this straight, I know it's big, this straight edge going right here. Because it's hard to figure out how to lay this down without the pattern piece. At least I found that out. Oops, this is right sides up. So you get this pattern piece and you can bring it over, match it up here. That's how it goes. And that way you don't have to spend a lot of time figuring it out. So again, going down to the curved side, I'm going to line that corner up. Starting to work with a lot of fabric now. Line that corner up and pin it, and then line the edges up. And you will have a little gray tail up here. Now we are going to do black, green, and black. And this is how we want the pattern to sit. Let's just move that because we're pretty much done. Let me just get the pattern piece on here. There we go. Put the pattern piece on, bring it over, lay it up next to it so we have this straight edge here and this round here. That way we know which edges go together. Again, round edges down here. I am going to line up these corners and then line the rest up. Okay, get these sewn and bring them back. We're going to iron towards all the dark. We got the big pieces sewn on. Man, there's a lot going on here. Okay, big piece sewn on, and we are going to iron towards the gray. This is dark. I've been calling it gray and black. It's like charcoal. So again, we got this nice curve, we got this nice straight line. So there we go. There's our black, green, black. Let's do the green, black, green. Let's iron again towards the gray, charcoal, black, whatever color I feel like calling it at the moment. There we go. Got our straight edge and our curve looks great. So we have got all of these, 4 of each done. So we have 8 sections. So now we are going to put these 8 sections together and build a humongous ring. We are going to make corner units out of these. So we need 1 of each. So I'm going to set those aside for now, and I've got 1 of each right now. And our corner is this gigantic piece right here. Okay, there's 4. We have to make 4 of these corner units. And we're going to put them together on this long edge. They're calling these right side down, right side up. I don't remember which one's right side down, right side up. We just need to always alternate. That's the best way to think about it. It's always going to be black, green, black around the whole edge. So this makes our corner. This creates our curve. This creates our straight edge. So we can just flip this over. Again, start down here on the curved corner. And then pin all the way up. Stop! Stop it! You stop that, little Jingles. My kitty cat's trying to play with my corners. No, don't play with my corners. No, no, no. And then we will sew this 1/4 inch, and as I said before, always iron towards the dark piece. And we are going to do this 4 times. So we'll have 4 quarters, and we'll put 2 together to make a half, and then we'll put those 2 together to make a whole. Whew, okay, we are going to start getting big pieces here. My thing isn't even big enough for this. Let's iron towards that dark fabric. So there's our first corner. I know you can't see the whole thing, but this is the section we just put together. There you go. It's big. Okay, I'm going to do that 3 more times, and we'll have 4 corners, and we'll come back and put the whole thing together. Let's put one corner over here to the left. Let's grab the other one. We'll put one corner over here to the right. So we're meeting black and green. So you just put those right sides together. We're going to sew it 1/4 inch, and then we're going to come right back and iron towards the dark side. Okay, we got to put these 2 gigantic halves together, and I did that over here. And then I went through all of my fabric here and made sure it wasn't twisted. And then I went down here, went through all my fabric, made sure it wasn't twisted, and I'm now putting this side together. So once I get this half sewn on, we will have the entire ring done. Okay, iron this towards the dark, and our ring will be done. And it's so big that I will not be able to show you. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to get a picture of it on my floor, because that's the biggest space I got. And I'm going to throw that in right now so you can see what it looks like finished. It turned out beautiful. This was not hard to make. I kind of thought it was going to be harder than this, but it really wasn't hard. I guess maybe because we weren't paper piecing, I was afraid the pieces wouldn't go together very well, but they did. They went together great. So we can mark steps 7, 8, and 9 off our list. Look at that. We've only got 3 more to do, and the last one is putting the quilt top together. And next we are going to be putting together all of these pieces, and it's basically built from this gray piece to that orange to that orange to the butterfly. So it's going to take a little bit of time figuring out which fabrics go where on this, and we have to do all of these. So next week we're just going to make these, and then the following week we're going to sew them all together. So I think just next week making all these individual pieces will take a while, and then the next week we'll sew them all together, which I think will take a while. So that's why I separated those steps out. But we are closing in. It's awesome. I can't wait. So hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I do a new video for this quilt. And I've got a lot of other fun quilts I'm doing. I'm doing another Tula Pink sew along that's very different than this. I had a lot of fun making this humongous ring, and had a lot of fun making this video. So I will see you in the next. Bye.